readers, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am just talking about the books that I read in the month of March. Yes, I almost said May, but we're not even near May, so just one more month, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, so these are all the books that I read in March. Before we get into the video, I just want to address the elephant in the room. Yes, I do have green hair. Well, it's partially green, so I still have my red hair, but yeah, I dyed my bangs green, and then I dyed underneath green, even though, like, you can kind of see it, but since my hair is a little wet on the bottom of my hair, it's just not really that noticeable. But yeah, I just had a spur of the moment decision, you know, wanted something to do, something that was fun. I also cut my hair too, so yeah, to the length I like. But yeah, so anyways, so this month of March I read 5 books, which is good. You know, 5 is pretty much my average amount. Yeah, so that is great. Yeah, so 5 books, pretty good. Anyways, let's just begin with it, starting with my least, or like my lower rating to my higher. So this book I rated 2 stars. These are the 2-star books, and that is Go Ask Alice by Anonymous. The author, like on Goodreads, you can tell who the author is. Like it's not anonymous, but yeah, I can't really remember her name. It was like Brenda or something like that. But yeah, I read Go Ask Alice. It's a very short novel. I wanted to read it mainly because I remember it, like, seeing it around when I was in middle school, and I wanted to see now what all the hype was about. And I did not like it. 2-star, obviously. So what this book is about is it's a, like, diary, but you can tell that it's fake. And this is what I just said about it, because I write it on little sticky notes. A fake diary written by a white woman who doesn't know what drugs are actually like. So yeah, it's like basically written in the 70s. That's one thing you can tell about it. Very dated, and it's written by a woman who, like, literally is upper class and doesn't know a thing about drugs, and yeah, like, I don't know what to tell you. It's very disingenuous, and I don't know, I do not like it. The only thing I liked about the book is it was a very quick read. I believe it took me like a day to finish. Yeah, so that's good. What I hated was the characters. I didn't really care about them, specifically the main character, which I don't even know her name, but she was very whiny, very privileged, and I don't know, like, it just, I didn't really care about her. And also, this book really gave me Satanic Panic vibes, which, if you do not know what the Satanic Panic was, it was a time from 1970-ish through, like, even the 90s where, basically, like, I don't want to sound rude, but it was usually, like, Crichton, the people in the Christian religion who are very conservative, they were scared that their kids were going to be Satanist worshippers, and so they, like, did everything in their power to prevent that, and they demonized, like, Dungeons and Dragons, they demonized heavy metal music because there was, like, satanic figures in it. They demonized, obviously, like, witchcraft and witch practices, and yeah, it's just a time where I'm interested in learning about it, but, like, I really hate that time, and yeah, so it gave those vibes. And you can also tell that it's fake, so yeah, anyways, did not enjoy. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. I feel like nowadays, like, there's way, way, way more better stories about drugs, like, for kids, like, in teens, which that was what was gravitated towards the book. Yeah. I feel like there's much more better options nowadays, and I feel like nobody really should be reading Go Ask Alice, in my personal opinion. Okay, next books are 3 stars. So, I read The Vampire Diaries, The Return, Shadow Souls. I'm not going to be talking much about this because I am making a reading vlog about it, where I'm reading the whole entire Vampire Diaries series. I'm like on number 4 now, I believe. No, this is 4th. I'm on number 5 now, out of 11. So yeah, and you can tell that is all the Vampire Diaries I have yet to read, including another one that's like behind me. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, so this I did actually enjoy. 3 out of 5 stars, which I think that's like the highest I gave one of these books. It was more entertaining than the other ones. The characters weren't as irritating, and it might be my favorite so far, so yeah. Anyways, yeah, so that's just kind of explaining what I felt about it. And then the next book that I read that is in 3-star category might be a surprise to you guys, but it is Michael Crichton's The Andromeda strain. I cannot pronounce that. Andromeda. I want to say Andromeda. So, okay. Anyways, yeah. So I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. Michael Crichton is by far my favorite author. He was amazing at writing, and I did enjoy this. 3 stars, is still a higher rating, so like my rating system is 1 star, I don't like at all, I hated. 2 stars, it was okay. 3 stars, it was good. 4 stars, it was really good. 5 stars, I loved it. So it was good, you know, but not like one of my favorites. Still 3 stars. Let's see, so what it is about is it's about a space organism that comes down to Earth through like a satellite like falling down to Earth, and it destroys a town. So the scientists are like, what the heck is this? So they study it. Yeah, it was very interesting. There was some heart-stopping moments, and I liked the writing, and I liked the premise of it. I still liked this book. I just like, I don't know, if anything, like, I wouldn't really recommend it to someone who is starting out in Michael Crichton. I'd recommend like Jurassic Park or Sphere, but that's personally how I feel. Yeah, so anyways, what I hated about it was it was written more like a science journal, so it wasn't like it was like very sciencey heavy, like, okay, this is what happened, this is like a scientific like recounting of events, and there wasn't a lot of like story, I guess. Like, it's more exposition than like it's more like telling than showing, I guess. But yeah, yeah, a lot of exposition. I don't really like exposition in novels, so yeah, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so I still enjoyed this book. Yeah, like, Michael Crichton's still my favorite author, but yeah, I don't know, I'm like, it's interesting. My 4-star read of the month is The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. This is a very popular book on BookTube and BookTok and everywhere that book content is made, Bookstagram. And yeah, I did enjoy this book. It was like very cute. It took me like 3 days to read. yeah, 4 stars. That's good. What's it about? It's about like a rival co-CEOs. Like it's an enemies to lovers romance. So like rival co-CEOs at work end up falling in love. So yeah, and they're like also while they're falling in love, they're competing to get a job. So yeah, it's very, very interesting. I really liked it. I loved the story, the writing, the characters, and I feel like I was very, very invested in all of this. I was very invested in the characters and the story. It was very quick to get through, very cute romance. What I hated was, honestly, in my opinion, it was a bit cliche and like a bit overhyped maybe. I guess the conflict right away. Yeah. But like it's still entertaining, interesting, and if you do like want to pick up The Hating Game by Sally Thorne, you should. I feel like it's worth the read if you are interested in it, but like if you're not really interested in it and are only reading it just because it's popular on BookTube and stuff, I wouldn't recommend picking it up. So yeah. And moving on to my 5-star read of the month, that is My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult. This honestly was like such a good book. Yeah, 5 stars obviously. What it's about is it's about 2 sisters, and one of them has cancer, and the other one was genetically like modified while she was like in the womb to basically be her sister's donor, because like her sister has leukemia, and so growing up she had to help her sister with blood donations and like bone marrow donations and everything like that. And she comes to an age of 13 and she decides she doesn't want to be a unwilling donor for her sister. So she ends up suing her parents, actually. And it is multiple point of views. And yeah, it's very interesting, very obviously family drama, heart-stopping, like heart-tearing, crying. Yeah, what I liked about this book is the story, the writing, obviously. Like, I feel like all the time I'm like, oh, I like the story and writing. But yeah, I really feel like Jodi Picoult could be one of my favorite authors, too, besides Micheal Crichton and Nora Roberts. I need to read, like, more of her books, but yeah. It felt like the characters definitely felt really real. The situation felt real. I also liked the ending. It was really sad if you read it. But it was good, I don't know. It just, yeah. Nothing I hated about it. Again, I said, like, the ending, like, could be a disappointment to a lot of people, but, like, I really liked it. And yeah, I don't know. That is all that I read in March. What did you guys read? I'd love to know. Comment down below if you've read any of these books that I read this month, or if you just want to start a conversation on one of them, or like have any thoughts and opinions to share. I'd love to know. I love getting comments. But yeah, with that being said, thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want, you can subscribe, but you don't have to. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Bye. Hey guys, so if you do want to follow me on other social medias, I am on Instagram and Goodreads. I post frequently on Instagram, so if you guys want the little updates and everything, be sure to follow my Instagram and my Goodreads.